And as a girl, please, if you don't take anything from this video,
it doesn't matter whether you compromise or whatever. If he wants to leave, he's gonna leave.
Went to parties, we still attended it. They be like, what school you go to? You, bitch. Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl Lula Bell and welcome to my channel. Okay, if you're new here, my name is Lula Bell. I do a variety of makeup videos and today I'm here with my cousin.
Hi guys.
And you are?
Davila.
Period. Today we have some questions that were sent to us via the Hot Girl Help Desk. We'll be answering all the questions that were sent to us while doing our makeup. So let's get right into the video. So do you want to read the first question while we do our brows?
Do you recommend going to college while in a relationship? Okay, am I answering first?
Yeah, go ahead and answer first.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I do believe that you could be in college and be in a relationship just as long as you're in a healthy relationship. If this is something toxic, if this is something that you're constantly crying over or constantly like you're not focusing on your studies anymore, please leave that man, leave that boy, you know. But if it's a healthy relationship where you guys are both supporting each other, you guys are still disciplined, you still know how to handle your schoolwork and not let this relationship, what's the word I'm looking for, take over like your studies or your academics or make you lose focus, then I don't see why you wouldn't, you know. It's all about how it's affecting you, honestly. Then done.
Oh, definitely. Your heart. We can tell you, just to preface, we don't tell you anything and you're probably going to still do whatever your heart desires. So this is just taken with a grain of salt. Okay? And for me, I feel like, one, if you questioning it already, you already know the answer. Two, you have to bring it to God. If you don't call him God and you call him Allah or whatever Jews call God, you bring it to where your faith relies, right? Yeah. And in general, before you go to college, you should have a mentor. And I'm not even saying like academic mentor, someone who's older than you and you like the situation they're in. If you're taking advice from someone who lacks motivation, they're 26 in the same hometown, regardless of their job, it's not about where they work, but where are they in life. If you're taking advice from someone who's in a position you don't want to be in, you're probably going to end up in the same position. So be careful who you choose as a mentor. That's two. Three, do you. Personally, I say be single. You are too young and turned. Like
that part, like
you don't know yourself. You don't know who you are. And if you're already considering him for college, that means you consider him or her in a lot of your decisions. You should have the opportunity to be selfish. I'm not saying that you don't date in college, but again, if you're already doubting before college, think twice.
And also, I feel like if you're going to college, you're still very young. And I feel like a lot of times when we're in a situation, it's hard to realize that there's better. Like if it's not a relationship that's benefiting you, or if it's not making you happy, honestly, easier said than done, but leave. Like you will always find something better.
How do you tell the difference between someone who likes you and someone who's just being nice? Again, going back, if you're questioning it, you already probably know the answer. The reason I say this is because someone who obviously likes you will let you know. I once in high school told a guy that I liked his cologne and he hugged me every day that academic year. I ain't saying that necessarily mean he liked me, because guess what? He still took another girl homecoming. Okay. So, if he doesn't, all I say is, it's not about the signs. Don't look up signs he likes you. That stuff don't matter. If that man does not come up to you and tell you he likes you, guess what? You're single. You can still do you.
Honestly.
And there may be another dude who tells you he likes you and wants to take you on a date. Don't take no man seriously if he doesn't want to take you on a date. Like, I think most of our submissions were from high school seniors. In high school, we lenient, you know, we do the talking stages and whatnot. But once you take that high school diploma, you forget talking stages and you're dating. If that man is not taking you on dates, then he is a friend. And even if he is taking you on dates, he's still your friend until you have a boyfriend.
Honestly, if a man doesn't tell you, or if he doesn't let you know by his actions, act like you don't know anything, okay?
Girl.
He's just being nice, period.
Girl.
If he's not telling you, or if he's not showing you through his actions that he likes you, He's just being nice. Don't overthink stuff. Don't, because then I feel like us as girl, we like to create these like narratives in our head.
The Lulu,
and
doing it for the plot will only take you so far. Like after a certain age, when your prefrontal cortex is starting to close, because mine didn't close yet, but I'm starting to become a little mature, like it was closed. It's just not gonna serve you nothing. Like right now, we're probably telling you advice that you feel is not applicable. You still gonna do what you wanna do it for the plot, be the Lulu, whatever. But we just trying to let you know. In hindsight, he will tell you direct, a man, and don't care about what you see on social media. At the end of the day, do respect and align yourself with what you see in person. Okay, and never try to understand a man's actions. You know, take everyone for surface level.
Exactly.
If he didn't text you back, oh no, he was busy. No, he didn't text you back. Okay, boyfriend number 2 is blowing your line to pick up.
Don't create any fairy tales in your head or any image of a man in your head. Let a man show you through his actions. Don't create anything in your head. So the next question is, I ghosted a guy I was talking to because he's almost 4 years older than me, but I low-key want him back. I tried unblocking and texting him, but he's not giving the same energy he used to. What should I do? Okay. 4 years older than you, like, I feel like it matters how old you guys are. Because I feel like a 17-year-old with a 21-year-old is crazy compared to like a 2-year-old with a 26-year-old. So we're gonna use 2 scenarios, right? Both these scenarios, there's a 4-year gap.
Okay.
17-year-old with a 21-year-old versus a 25-year-old with a 29-year-old.
Okay.
Which one to you sounds crazier?
The other one, the lesser one, the 17 to 22.
Right, but then there is still the same 4-year between both of them.
Yes. To add on to that though, it's like before I used to think that even in high school that the gaps could matter. I mean, the gaps didn't matter. No, like genuinely aim for your grade, because at some point someone's gonna graduate regardless.
Okay, that part too.
You don't want to build on anything, so it's like genuinely at most 1 year younger or 1 year older.
But not even just grade, but just like the fact that when you're 17, you're still a teenager. A 22-year-old is in college, probably done with college. Like they have like,
I mean,
you know what I mean?
But they're not as much. Okay, before you can continue, and as a girl, please, if you don't take anything from this video, when a man tells you you're mature for your age, run. When I say run, I don't mean run like, oh, a dog is tracing me. No, she's a runner. She's a track star. Like you've been running track since freshman year, and you probably have 4 medals to your name because you be doing the 4x4, and you are number 1. Okay, you run. That is a red flag. And look, you won't understand now, but trust me, if you do listen to me when you're older, you will understand and you will thank me. Please, if a man ever says, listen, yeah, if a man ever says you are mature for your age, matter of fact, just report him. If when you say you're gonna report a man and he actually shakes in his boots, if he doesn't want to see you like in a certain time, like in the day, don't even think about cheating. Think about the fact that it's illegal. Do you know the Romeo and Juliet law in Texas? Yeah, look it up.
If you're 25, let's say like you already started your career, to me it doesn't sound as crazy to date a 29-year-old who's also in the same season of his life. Like he's also probably like in his career or like maybe just starting his career. I feel like y'all are probably more likely.
He got a job.
I know, but like I feel like y'all are more likely to be in the same aspect of life compared to like a 17-year-old with a 22-year-old.
Oh, 25 to 29? Oh, yes. All I'm saying is, after your prefrontal cortex, do whatever you want. If you want to be with a 35-year-old, sure. But anything below, please keep it 1 to 2 max.
Yeah.
In general. But wait, let's go back to the question, because that was the first half that we dissected, right? What's the other half?
But I low-key want him back. I tried unblocking and texting him, but he's not giving the same energy he used to. What should I do? So
just to add on, like just before you answer, let's forget y'all's ages, right? Like, the big red flag is he's not giving the same energy he used to. A man, so you said he, so I'm gonna assume you're a woman. But if you're not, a man is supposed to lead. okay, in general, a man is supposed to lead unless you want to lead. But a man is supposed to lead. And if he is not giving the same energy, if a man doesn't want the relationship, it's not going to go. And if you force him, he might do whatever he wants, even when he's in the relationship. So if he's not moving the same way he used to, run. It's not the fact that y'all 4 years or whatever. That doesn't matter. If he's not giving the same energy, why would you want to be with him? He's changed. He's a different person. He's not even giving you what you want or what you used to want. And it's not even that he's communicating the why. If he was communicating the why, I'd still be hesitant, but still. It's at your own discretion, but I'm gonna let Davila answer.
I feel like I've learned that you should never show a man that you're desperate. If you're unblocking and you're texting him and he's not giving the same energy, please leave that man alone. Like the least you want to do is show this man that you're desperate, because you have to show this man that you're that girl, okay? You're that girl, and the next man, a better man is gonna come and bag you. You can't be out here. I don't want you to be out here, you know, be desperate with this man, because then that's how men lose respect for you. From my experience, that's how men lose respect for you. Never show a man that you're desperate or you want him so bad. No, girl, he should want you so bad, not the other way around.
I agree. But don't get in the sense of, oh, I need to glow up and I need to show him that I'm doing better. You don't have to show him that you're doing better.
Because if the way you win, it's gonna be somebody else.
Yeah, the way you win is just doing better regardless of whoever is watching. Like, you do you, and whatever's for you will align with you.
That part.
And it's so much easier said than done. So look at the positives, you know, like, what do you like about yourself? And before you sit here talking about oh, he's not giving the same energy, did you like him? Because you ghosted him. Why did you ghost him? Let's go back to the first sentence. You ghosted him. Why did you ghost him? And even if you didn't ghost him because there was something that you didn't like about him, what is within yourself that you want to look at, you know, before you start dating? Like, you need to self-assess. And, you know, not all of us are taught how to date. You know, I'm assuming you put this question in the chat because, I don't know, either your friends aren't giving you the correct advice. You maybe don't have, like, a parental figure to help you with this. You need to learn how to date before you start, you know, figuring out, should I even chase him? Right. You know, so, like, there are other things you should be assessing before you stress,
and again, everything we're saying is easier said than done. Because when feelings start being involved, man,
it's like, so difficult. You don't. That's why they be like that. Again, something that you will learn within dating and like learning about yourself. You have to be diligent and like make sure, you know, he's checking what does he pass all your non-negotiable, like, does he have nothing on your non-negotiable list? Do you have a non-negotiable list? Tell him what a non-negotiable list is, please.
A non-negotiable list literally mean if this man is not gonna do XYZ, it's not gonna work, period.
So a main thing that I feel like girls struggle with is like, oh my gosh, does he like me? Does he like me?
You shouldn't have to.
Do you like him?
Yeah, like, I feel like a non-negotiable list literally helps you not compromise. Like, you know that if he's not doing XYZ, if he's not providing XYZ, then it's just not gonna work, period. I'm not gonna meet him halfway, or I'm not gonna like compromise or go out of my ways because I want to keep him. Because another thing with guys is, it doesn't matter whether you compromise or whatever. If he wants to leave, he's gonna leave. If he wants to do you dirty, he's gonna do you dirty. So stand on business, honey.
But again, like we said, easier said than done. And before we continue, I would like to say thank you so much for the submissions. I'm so happy that y'all used the Hot Girl Help Desk to ask us questions that you're seeking guidance on. And this is a safe place. I don't want y'all to feel like y'all are being ridiculed or anything. I am so proud of you, no matter what gender, where you're coming from, whatever your background, however old you are. I'm so thankful and grateful that you used this, and I hope our advice helps. Take it again with a grain of salt, and you know, we're here for you. We support you. The first step in all of this is that you are seeking guidance, that you're not trying to do this blindlessly. That's very important.
Yeah, and another thing also is that we can say all these things, we can give all these advices, and you still choose to do whatever you do, and it's fine. You know, sometimes you just have to learn with life experiences. You really just have to learn. You know, you make mistakes and then you pick yourself back up and then you just learn.
I recently met a really sweet, nice guy. He has no red flags and he treats me really good. But Summer's coming up, and this would be my first summer. Me and all my friends are single. Okay. And it's our last summer before we leave for college. Clock it. I want to be free and able to do whatever I want, so I don't want a relationship until fall. How do I tell him we should take a 3-month break and then date during the fall? I don't want to end things with him altogether because I really like what we have. 1, why do you want to break? What do you feel like you would lose in a relationship? Think about that. 2, do it. This year, my quote is maximize your free will. Do it. Ask him for a 3-month break and see how he takes it. The way it seems, you really do like this guy, so you don't want to completely end it. So you do want to continue talking and like entertaining him, and he takes you on dates. I don't know how long y'all been talking to begin with, but maybe he can extend being official until fall. Sure. Maybe y'all are going to different colleges. That's another thing to think about. Just ask him. And if he says no, then he's not for you. If he says yes, then he is for you. But don't do anything compromising that may affect y'all's future relationship. Because for me, I think you want to be free, so you don't got to be answering nobody's calls. Where you at? Calls or text about where you at, what you doing, da 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 da. Or maybe him asking you on dates that may be on days that you're trying to hang out with your friend. So that kind of freedom. If you're trying to be free and talk to all the men under the sea, that's a different issue at hand. And yeah, again, he's supposed to just accept you for who you are. Talk about this with him. You should be able to have that safe space to discuss that. And if he doesn't take it well, then maybe he wasn't possibly for you. I would hope he takes it well. It also depends on how you communicate. At the end of the day, it's not what you said, but how you say it.
My question to you is, do you feel like being in a relationship or being with this person would not allow you to have fun with your friends? Ooh. Do you feel like it's either you be with him or you have fun with your friends? Like, can you do both is my question to you. Mm-hmm. Because also, like, even if you come to an agreement to like take the break and have fun with your friends, at some point, I guess from reading this, the goal is to be with this guy eventually. So then somewhere in y'all's relationship, you would still want to go out with your friends. You would still want to be outside with your friends. So do you feel like you being with him is not allowing you to have fun with your friends? Mm-hmm. I feel like you should ask yourself that question, because you also don't want to be in a relationship where you feel like you have to pick between the guy and your friends. Like, you want to be able to do both. You want to be able to have your boyfriend, but yet still enjoy a good time with your girls. Now, when I say a good time, I don't mean like you're out here seeing other dudes,
Literally.
Like, advice for college roommates, student life, HBCU versus BWI. Me personally, I feel like I didn't necessarily have a college experience. I went to community college my first 2 years of college, and then I transferred over to a university my last 2 years, and I went to a PWI. Ask me how I liked it going to PWI. I'm just gonna say it was very interesting. It was very interesting. Yeah, sure. Honestly, I felt like I never really had a college experience. I feel like I was just there for my degree and that's it. I would prefer going to a college, or if I had to do it all over again, I probably would have went to a college that's very diverse. Not necessarily HBCU or PWI, but a college with like diversity, Mm-hmm. Roommates, I also didn't have the best experience with roommates. I feel like I did dorms. I was in a dorm. It's a hit or miss. I didn't have the best of roommates, but I feel like when you have the right roommates, it's a really nice experience. Because I know people that had amazing roommates and they're still friends. They're still friends and lifelong friends with their roommates. I wish that was me, but that was not me. So it's a hit or miss, honestly. And if you don't like your roommates, honestly, please ask for a switch, because that
one thing about Davila, she was switching every semester. She didn't like where she was at or who she was with.
If I did not like this roommate, I switched. New dorm, okay. But yeah, honestly, if you don't like your roommates, please ask for a switch, because that would literally make or break your college experience.
No, literally.
Who you stay with. Hello? Student life. Student life. Honestly, if you're in college, I feel like you only get your undergrad college experience once. It's a once in a lifetime thing. I feel like you should enjoy it to the fullest. Looking back at it, I wish I had gone to a 4-year university from the bat, like straight out of high school. But you should literally like make the most out of it. Join organizations, go to the parties, but party with moderation. Go to the parties, join all the clubs and the organizations. What else? Stay focused on your studies. Like prioritize your schoolwork over anything.
Before you post on Instagram, did you do your homework? Did you reply to the discussion board? Did you go to class?
You will literally make lifelong friends in college. So
or community, community.
Yeah,
depending on how you handle it. I feel like we're at a low-key epidemic where it's not only just like, oh, you don't know how to date, y'all don't know how to keep friends. That's a conversation for another day. But to add on, I cannot say I had, okay, so me too, I did 2 years community college, and then I applied to go to a PWI, hated it, and I was depressed, had to leave and go to another institution, and came back home. We will get another video on that another day. But that's that. Roommates, I really did have a great roommate.
I love that.
Tea on that another day, but I love her to the end of the earth. I will live with her again in a different lifetime, in a different state, and at any point I will move in with her right now.